Okay guys, here I've got a Northern Tool tire balancer, a spin balancer, electronic one, and I picked it up at an auction pretty cheap. It's had a hard life, but I'm gonna do a little bit of repair on it here in a minute. So right here there is an arm that sticks out and it's got a shell that goes over the tire. That way it protects the employees from flying debris when the tire is spinning. This machine was missing it, but that arm comes through and hitches to another arm that this micro switch interfaces with, but the arm's missing, so somebody had spliced into the wires or cut into the wires here, and I'm gonna just take advantage of that and put a momentary switch in. These Southwire pliers are really good. They're the best crimpers I've ever found. They've got a really square jaw that does the crimping, and it holds on to little wires just as well as it does big wires. It's okay. We're good.
It saw me in the camera, but it doesn't matter.
Did it see you?
I think so. I actually want to sit.
Okay, you can sit.
I want to sit for a rest.
So on this machine, this selector here is to set the distance between the machine right here and the inside of the rim. And if you look here, there's a pull-out ruler which had an arm on it, and you stick it into the edge of the rim. But I just kind of line it up by eyesight, looking past the tire here, and it gives you the readout. And this tire is actually a 60, so it's like right there it lines up. And so you set 60 millimeters into the distance from the machine to the rim, which shows up here as 60. If you go up, it goes higher, down goes lower. Some rims have a different offset. And if you look here, I'm in auxiliary 2, which shows that you have an inside space for a stick-on weight and an outer tire space for an inside weight, but they're offset a little. There's different ones, like this one's a crimp on to the inside and a stick on the outside. This is a stick on the inside and a stick on the outside. But this is the most common one that you run into. But as you can see, this machine, having gotten it from auction, the standard button is completely worn out. And when I balance tires on this machine on the standard setting, it does not balance them. It gets them within like 2 1/4 ounces. In fact, you saw my tire right here showed up 2 1/4 and 1 1/4, and that's the way all the tires end up that come from a tire shop. I don't know if it's the people don't know how to run the machines at the tire shop, or if the tire shop, let's say superiors, don't give the employees enough time to properly set up the machine and balance it. Then the second setting in here is for the width of the tire, inside to outside. It gives the machine an understanding of how wide the tire is. So right now it's asking me how wide in inches, and it's 6.5 inches. I left it at that. I don't know the actual measurement. I haven't actually measured it, but it looks somewhere between 6.5 and 8 inches to me. And then this is your rim diameter on the inside. This is a 15-inch rim. So you set that in there, and then you would normally hit start and the machine would take off. But right now, if I hit start, it says error open, because the shell that goes over the tire and covers the worker isn't on this machine. I got it this way, and that micro switch wasn't working, which is why it was taken off. So I put just a momentary switch in it, and as soon as I push this button down, the machine just takes off, balances it. You hold it until it stops, and then you can let go, and it just resets. But you can see my tire that I just took off my car as a balanced tire is still off over 3 ounces, which is what I find most of the time. So then you just rotate the tire until your light is at the top, and that's where you put the weight, is right at the top. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Got the machine up and running. Kind of knew what it was before by splicing into the wires, but just wanted to actually make it finished and get a momentary switch on it so that it's easier to use. I actually like it better without the shell. It doesn't get in the way, and the machine takes up a lot less space in the shop. It's kind of in my storage shed right now. But anyways, have a good one. I'll catch you later.